Welcome to Barkhausen Nature Bites. Today we're talking about this bird in my hand right here, which is called a chimney swift. Now, this particular chimney swift I actually found in the nature center this morning. It somehow got down through our chimney, and we'll definitely make sure it doesn't happen again. But I'm going to let it go here in a little bit. However, I thought it was a really good opportunity to show this bird up close, because many of us probably never seen the bird up this close before. Maybe never realized what this bird was flying overhead, because they do kind of resemble a swallow a little bit in flight, but they are a little bit different. So if I had to describe it, and a lot of people give it this nickname, we'll call it a flying cigar with wings, because they have like a cigar-like shaped body, but long pointed wings. And the only time you're really going to see these birds is in flight. They pretty much do everything in flight. They will roost on surfaces at night, and to do that, they're going to be perched vertically, just like this. Not like a bird on a branch. It's going to be vertical on the surface, and they have these really stiff tail feathers, like a woodpecker's, that kind of help them balance up on that vertical surface. So really the only time you've seen these birds is going to be in flight. Now here at Barkhausen, we are fortunate where we have a chimney that these birds will use every year, and they're going to nest in these chimneys every single year. Now they do migrate up from Central and South America, and they just came up probably like a week or two ago, and hopefully you can hear that in the background, but there's some more flying overhead and make like a little chittering call. I'll try to get a video of that and have it attached to this one. But they just started coming back up. They are insectivores, so they're going to eat aerial insects, pretty much any aerial insect they can get their mouths on. They eat lots and lots of bugs just flying around, and they do everything on the wing. So they'll eat on the wing, they're going to bathe on the wing, so they actually go to a lake or pond and smack the surface of that lake or pond, get some water droplets on their feathers, and then just kind of bounce off to shake them off. It's kind of like a weird version of a shower. When they make their nest, they're actually going to take their feet and grab branches in flight and snap them off to make their nest. And I actually got a nest from last year. So like I said, they do nest in our chimney every year, and this fell out of our chimney this past winter. And you can see it's not too much, but it clings right to the inside surface of that chimney. And it's got all these sticks, and they'll use over 250 sticks to make this nest. And they use their saliva, which is very sticky, to basically glue all these sticks together and glue it on the side of the chimney. Now historically they used hollow trees, and as people came here they started using chimneys, pretty much any vertical masonry surface, so stone silos, chimneys, anything like that, and that's what they started to really nest on. Now typically it's one pair per chimney, so you might see like there's a couple of chimney swifts, like 4 or 5 of them flying around right now, and they really have some fun aerial displays, so watch when they do that. But only one pair is going to use that chimney. You might have 1 or 2 broods nest every year, depends on what time of the year they start nesting. Now what is kind of fun too is that the young from the previous year, sometimes 1 or 2 or maybe more of the young will actually come back with these adults, and they'll actually help these adults raise the young of the next year. So siblings raising next year's siblings, and that sometimes does happen with these chimney swifts. So what's also fun, it's a great thing to visualize as you're eating, is that when the parents are feeding their young, they're going to take all those insects they're eating all day and their spit, make a spitball out of that little conglomerate concoction, whatever you want to call it, and they're going to feed that to the young. So yeah, it sounds really tasty, I'm sure, but it really does help out the baby's immune system to those young chimney swifts in the nest. So I'm going to let this one go. I definitely don't want to hold it for too much longer. It's perfectly fine. It's going to be able to fly just fine. But again, I thought it was a great opportunity to show these birds. There's a lot of good information online. There's several organizations in the state of Wisconsin especially that really talk about swifts, what you can do, and ways you can help these really amazing birds out. Thanks for watching Barkhausen Nature Bites.